every day. You wake up every day. And then I got to wake up throughout the day. Because I wake up and I'm like, you might want to burn some sage. It's going to feel a little negative. I feel like, why bother getting up? It's the same day, same house, got the same thing going on, got the same options of places to go, got the same options of places to eat. Yeah, just roll over, go back to sleep, right? Well, it might not seem like it's changing every day, but it is. It's changing in increments. I had a big change last spring. My life shifted to a whole bunch more, massively more amounts of comfort. And in that comfort was relief. And in relief is joy. And my programs don't quite know what to do with it. Because one of the hardest things I've had to accept is peace. Okay, I made it. I made it through this. I made it through that. I got peace now. And I wake up in the peace in the morning and it's there. It's like, and my programs go, well, but you're lonely. I'm lonely? Okay, I'm lonely. Oh, so let's cry about that. Well, if someone was here, what? Then someone's here. Oh, no, I don't want them, like, pestering me. Oh, okay. I'm free to do anything I want. What do I want to do? Well, I want to be upset that I'm alone. Okay, well, that's your free will choice. What do you do when you wake up in the morning and you can do anything you want to do? Well, what you first do is face yourself. I'm not talking about anything you want to do, like billionaire type stuff. They got their own set of problems. I mean, you just wake up and you go, okay, now I could read a book. I could go to the beach. I could dance. I could create. I could do anything. And then the grief tries to come in and tell you, well, there's nothing to do. You're stuck. And life is boring and horrible. And by the way, you're fat and you're ugly too. And, nobody likes you. And the programs are like trying to dance around on your shoulders, telling you all this stuff. And I forget some quite often. And I believe them in the morning. It takes me a few hours to go, hey, that guy's not speaking the truth. And then I remember. And then it's Groundhog Day. And I do it again. Plus, they mess with time and all that, and time don't exist, and we won't even go there. But for my own personal thing, it's this challenge to wake up in the morning from my dream time in this certain consciousness to this waking time and look around and want to be here and want to get up and work on a project and be excited and wake up. And so to wake up in peace and have nowhere I have to be and no one that's on me and no one that has an opinion of what I do and no one that has any expectations of me is utter bliss. And it's what I've been wanting for my whole life. And now that I have it, my programs deem it as depression, loneliness, loss. Nothing's ever going to change. Why bother? And then I go into the depth of each program and I find my self-awareness with it. Who am I? Okay. What do I really believe? Look at the root of the issue, my subconscious. Look at what my abusers might have done, what I might have done as a victim. Look at my victim archetype. Look at my abuser archetype. Look at, all the Carolyn Myss, the archetypes. And see all aspects of self and clear it. Every day, all the time. And you wouldn't think that it'd be a massive challenge to clear peace, right? But when you grow up in turmoil and chaos, and that's love, and that the attention you get is like, someone thumping you or someone harassing you or someone, yelling at you or, just throwing fits, that when that's not happening, it feels like you're not loved. It feels like you're lonely. It feels like you're lost. It feels like you're depressed because no one's complaining. No one's saying anything about the dishes in the sink or the socks on the floor. No one's saying we got to go here or there. No one's saying you got to pay this bill and that bill and you got to take this class and you got to be better and more successful and thinner and stronger. No one is saying that to me anywhere. So I created in here with my programs. And then I go to each root of each one of those with self-awareness, with these different techniques of clearing them over and over every day. And then like Groundhog Day, I wake up and I look around and I'm like, okay, what? Oh, well, I'm lonely. Okay, let's pretend someone's here. Do you want someone to be here? No. Why? Mostly because I can't imagine someone being here and not, wanting something from me. I know there's people out there that I might have a good synergy and healthy relationship with and not necessarily toxic bond. I know that. But I don't 100% believe that person's out there right now. Still clearing trauma, still clearing stuff that my mother put on me, that my ancestors in my DNA, that my repeated thoughts put on me. Still clearing that and clearing that. So when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, well, I'm tired, so I'm just going to go back to sleep. Okay, well, maybe you're tired. Maybe you just wish you weren't alive. Maybe you just wish you weren't in this life. Maybe you just like, oh my God, another day, another fucking stupid day like that. And then it takes a couple hours for me to realize on days like that that's nothing to do with me. I'm empathic. I'm psychic. I'm a starseed. I'm a light worker. That's what the collective's feeling. Send out love to all of them. Okay. What's mine? What's theirs? Bring in love. Put your hands together, call in spirit, meditate and clear, and bring in the energy and clear, and bring in the energy and clear. Over and over and over. To find that true self-awareness of who are you in the middle of all this. And that's my current challenge, right? So I am blessed and I am grateful, and I can't honestly say that I'm happy and joyful. However, I do have relief and I have peace and I have no one pestering me, but I have the background trauma and the muscle memory of always being on guard and afraid something's happening, something's coming, something's going to happen, somebody's going to get me, right? And so I just talk to my inner me and be like, okay, well, what are we afraid of? Okay, well, who are we afraid is here? Okay, who's at the door? What do they want? What am I allowed to say no if they ask anything? What is it that I'm afraid of? And then realizing that, well, with what's going on in the world right now, it's collective fear as well, and trying to separate all of these. And so finding peace and relief and not having all the external chaos and being okay with it. For a while I would run. Like I would just travel here and travel there and travel here and travel there because I couldn't just sit. I was like, it's so beautiful, right? The beach, the mountains, the animals, the air. It's just so much peace. And I'm like, I'm lost. There's no love. There's no family. I didn't feel good because there was no chaos. There's no one yelling at me. There's no one judging me. There's no one criticizing me. So I'm criticizing myself and I'm bringing those programs from within. And it's just this, and then I'd run. And then I realized, stop running and just be. And when they come up, just look at them. And I've done that for years in various ways. And now, when I wake up, I'm having less and less and less of the contraction and the muscle memories of grief and sorrow and fear. But I do, I'm like, well, I want a project. I want something new. Like, what's the point? I'm just here and I'm just, and when that comes in, just ignore that and just go quiet. And you can play music or whatever, play a fan or just, I live on a highway. So I just put my hands together, just listen to traffic and don't have a thought. And try and do that. It's kind of hard. And it's even harder when I bring a tree into focus or something and be like, no thoughts. And just let this stuff come up and clear. Kind of like a muddy river running clear. Just keep letting it run clear and letting it run clear. And so when I wake up tomorrow, I'll be like, it's going to be a great day. No, I don't have to go that far. Just wake up and love me. Wake up and meditate. Wake up and tone. Wake up and, I can't even really make myself dance, but, do something like, do the dishes or do something that's kind of like, moving your body around. See, I can't even go there, but it's what I'm working on right now. So get up in the morning and be like, okay, it's a new day. This is great. Anyway, that's what I'm working on right now.